Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live. I am back playing more No Man's Sky. And before we get started, I want to thank a couple people here. I want to thank Decomposer and Dion B for following me over on Twitch. Twitch. I was about to say the other word. the word that should not be named. But yeah, thank you very much for following me on Twitch. And thank you to Catastrophe for stopping by to stream yesterday. I noticed afterwards that you had stopped in. You didn't say anything, but it's cool that you stopped by to check in on me, and I'm happy to see that you're still around. So, Catastrophe, if you want to, you could stop by anytime, say hello. Even if I'm not playing No Man's Sky, it's still good to see you. Good to hear from you. And I got a notification. Steam wants to give me a notification like all the dang time, right when I'm in the middle of something. Okay. So the last time we played No Man's Sky, I did the second phase of the New Relics expedition, and we're going to be starting up. The third phase of the Relics expedition. And if you're wondering how much time you have left to finish this expedition, can always go down that's normal save. Enable cross saves. Forget if you gotta go to play or not. What was it? Select save games. Is it not here? Can I not make a new save data? Is my thing full? Is there a limit to how many save datas you can have? I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure you have like 2 weeks left. I don't know. I can't tell. Usually in order to go into the menu to check that kind of a thing, you'd have to start up a new game. It used to be that it would tell you here in the save game data area, but it's not showing up. And it hasn't been for a while. Let's go ahead and get back into this save data here. I'll look into that. It's weird. It's very odd that it's not allowing me to create a new game. Especially since I have plenty of space on my PlayStation 5. I think. Don't know for sure. You know what? I did download a new game to play in my pastime. I downloaded a remake of an old game from the PlayStation 1 era, Chrono Cross. But I don't think that would have taken up a lot of space. It's in this room? Oh, right. The storage. And all this stuff on the thing I can't open because this save data doesn't have the Atlas Pass. But yeah, we're going to be doing phase 3. I finally got a freighter on this save, which is good. I always feel as though having a freighter in an expedition is a good thing because it allows you a safe space somewhere where you won't have to worry about literally anything. Heck, you don't even have to worry about other players because as far as I can tell, other players never attack people's freighters. I don't think it's even possible. I don't know. Well, A, it's not worth it. And B, it's like, why would you do that in the first place? It's not like you can destroy their freighter. And C, you'll end up wasting your time and getting into a fight with a dreadnought because when you start attacking, as far as I can tell, when you start attacking a space station or anything like that, the Sentinels show up and you have to fight a bunch of them in a row, and then you got to fight a dreadnought, and it's just a huge waste of time. It's not hard, it's just a big waste of time. So I would suspect that they would do the same thing with a freighter, because the Sentinels are supposed to be like the space police in this universe. All right, so dig site 3 is where we gotta go, but let's take a look at the phase in its entirety. All right, so first we're going to have to go to the next dig site, which is basically the next rendezvous point, as we who play these expeditions typically call them. Then we're going to have to dig up a new fossil. It looks like it's going to be a quadruped fossil, so we got to put it together. Take a photo of 5 ground creatures. Okay, so we're going to have to take a bunch of photos this time. That's interesting. I have to take a picture of creatures. Cool, so we're going to have to do some Pokemon Snap, basically. Living fossil, catch a bonefish. That should be relaxing. Going to have to go find a fish to catch. Not sure where we're going to be going, but it should tell us. And discover 15 plants. Okay, well, I've already discovered 5, so we just need to find 10. That's something that you could get done early if you're so inclined. An arm for a leg. Exchange fossils with a collector. All right, that seems like it'd be interesting as well. So I'm glad I've been holding on to my fossils. Yeah, so we know everything we've got to do. I'm going to save again just in case. And let's take a look at what we do have here. Can I put fossils? Ooh, I didn't even think about that, but maybe I can put fossils inside of my freighter here. Yes, you can. That's cool. I like that. Well, obviously it's not gonna fit. This is too small. What about the bone pieces? Yeah. Sweet. That's cool. I like that. That we could do that for our freighter as well. I mean, who knows? You might want to create like a hunting club in on your freighter. There are people that are into that. What? Okay, that was weird. It was like, you know what? It's probably not a good idea to teleport you down there right now. Hold on a sec. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about what we did last time. Phase 2, we took care of basically the same thing, except we had to find new species, kill some hazardous plants, and adopt a creature. So it was pretty easy going and everything like that. Recover 5 records buried beneath the soil was the hardest thing to do, but that's mostly because I encountered a glitch where I was on a small planet that didn't have too many of these buried catches, and I had to go find a different planet, which proved to be a little bit of an inconvenience because I was on I was in a solar system with a gas giant, so there weren't too many planets to choose from. They were all moons, so unless I wanted to hop from moon to moon, collecting 1 catch on each, I had to go to a different solar system, which I did. I decided to go to the next rendezvous point area from phase 1, which was dig site 2, and that's where we were finding a bunch of those catches, because the gas giant was not going to help us out there. We did end up going back there though to get the pet that I wanted. All right. So we're going to have to make a couple jumps to get to the next rendezvous point as usual. So let's see how much fuel we have. Like less than a quarter of the way. How much can we make? I think we're gonna make 3, and that should fill me up. Let's do 1 at a time. Alright, it's gonna be 3. Here we go. Alright, so let's jump to the next galaxy. This was a really nice galaxy, to be honest. Let's go to the space station, just to be sure. Oh, I must have already gone to it because I'm really close to it. I must have flown away from the space station and called my freighter just before I stopped the stream, because I'm a fair distance from it. A stone's throw away, as they say. Typically, I listen to music while I'm playing No Man's Sky, but I haven't lately because my headphones have become uncomfortable, and I want to look into getting some new ones that won't hurt my ears as much. If I can, I'm trying to find something that can multi-connect to both my my TV and my laptop at the same time, which would be great, but I don't think such a thing, I don't think headphones like that exist. I looked it up last week and I couldn't find any results, and in the forums I was looking at, they were saying that it doesn't exist. There are devices that can connect multiple headphones or headsets to them, like my TV can do that. It can do multi-connect, but there are no headphones or headsets that can connect multiple audio devices, which I guess makes sense because the way that audio works is you don't want to be emitting 2 signals to the same location, because it messes with the wavelengths and the way that you're able to adjust the audio. And that's why they have things like optical drives for audio, which my old TV had, but my new TV doesn't, which make it easier for you to send a Bluetooth signal to a headset and allow you to increase and decrease the volume at will. I feel like that could be a gateway to doing something like that, but not all devices use optical drives, so for one, they're mostly for, I don't even know why they're called optical drives. I guess it's because the sound carries in a different way, but it's just weird that they'd call them optical drives when they have nothing to do with visual components in your TV. Or maybe they do, and it just translates to audio somehow. I don't know. I don't know how it works. It's not the kind of thing that you typically utilize your television for. Or at least it never was when I was a kid, growing up. The way I had my old TV connected, that was the very first time I ever had to use an optical drive to do anything. And it was very surprising to me that it could do stuff like that to increase the chances of an audio device connecting to 2 things. But other than that, I didn't really think there was any use for the optical drive on any of the old televisions that I had. So it's interesting when you finally figure out how a device is utilized. But even then, it still feels kind of like a waste of space to have it on your TVs. Though of how big televisions are, I wouldn't say it's a waste of space anymore. I have a bunch of snacks here. I'm very full. But I do have some energy drink that I got. And I have a bunch of snacks because I got groceries today. God damn it. A goddamn dreadnought. Hey, stop that. Fuck. Ow, can I not get through the what am I hitting? I don't think I was hitting the laser. What am I hitting? Anti-freighter cannon. Oh. I must have been hitting that. Shield. Their warp drives. Son of a... Trying to find their... Oh, it's upside down. No wonder. I was like... Where are the shield generators? Fuck, go back. That's the first one. This should be down in this trench. I know. We go, fuck you, old ass thing. I think if we go on the other side, over here, yeah. Oh fuck, what am I doing? What's its shield? Fuck. Oh, they don't have a... Okay. I think I'm missing one on this side. No, I got it. It's not shooting anymore. Ooh, okay. This frigate wants to join my crew. I don't have enough units. You look really cool. I've never seen this kind of a frigate before. When did they add more frigates? Or is that just some particle stuff that's added to... Still, I haven't seen this design of a frigate before. That's really cool. Sorry, though. You are a pretty cool looking frigate. I would add you. But, I'm just not going to. Alright, well, let's go in there and see what they have to offer us. If they want us to take command of their freighter, I'm not going to. Destroy for large bounty. Either I can accept their offer or I could destroy their dreadnought and get a large bounty. Seize dreadnought, demand tribute. Let's take a look at it. Oh, it's a class A. That's cool. How's the internal design looking? Looks very basic. They have a table. A desk. So far, not much. They have a planetary scanner. That's cool. Ooh, and oh, that's just where they... yeah, these are just 2 frigate command consoles. So all they really have is a planetary scanner. And that's not that great. So I'm gonna demand tribute. Let's take a look at their engines, though. They only have a C. I mean, if they had something else, like a Q, I'd probably do it, but no. I demand tribute. Either you give me something good or I destroy your ship, your freighter, buddy, for wasting my time. Empties its coffers. Sweet! Ooh, 6 million, that's good. I should have enough to get that frigate now. Alright. Not only that, but I really don't like Dreadnought. I mean, they're cool on the outside. The design on the outside is great. But everything on the inside, because you destroy their engines, for the rest of the time that you have it, their lights are going off and they're like in warning mode. Or to negotiate terms. Destroy for large bounty. No, I feel like I've done enough negotiating with them. Well, let's go see. They have a couple of freighters here. This was the one that contacted me first. That's a Class B. That's cool. It's 9 million though. I do have that much. That's really nice. That one's 9 million. This one down here was cheaper. Ah, because it's a C class. These are all the same design. But they all have varying prices, because that one was a B. But it really doesn't matter, because you can raise and lower their levels. So it's like... It's really no big deal how much each one of them cost. Because even or how much each one of them's rank is, because you can increase their rank. So all it really matters is how much you can spend. I'm gonna go with this one. I think the other one was cheaper though. They're still shooting. This one's a B also. Oh, fuck, but it's even more expensive. Fuck, man. They're all trade as well, which is weird because they definitely seem like they'd be more for attack. I'm going to go with this one. I think it's the cheapest one. No, it is not. The other one that I was looking at was the cheaper one. About 500,000 cheaper. around here. There it is. Yeah, well, not 5,000 cheaper, but still cheaper. Sure, you could join my crew. Okay with that. I do not want to pick up any more hitchhikers. And will you guys stop shooting at them? Gee. Hey, look, there goes another player. If that was the first ship that I'd ever been on, I probably would have taken it, but nah. I spent almost all of the money that I got from that, I think. No, not really. Still made about 3 million from that, so that's good. And I got a cool freighter out of it, so kind of wanted to just get that. So now I have 2 freighters, or 2 frigates. I keep saying freighters. I have 2 frigates. I can't have 2 freighters. I wish you could have 2 freighters. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at the names of everything here. Boring names. Nobody named anything. That's typically how it goes. People are just too busy trying to get the expedition done, be the first to finish it. Like that does anything. If you're the first person to finish an expedition, it doesn't do anything. I don't know why you're racing to finish the expedition. Just, you know, if you're discovering things for the first time, name them. Make it fun for the rest of us who have to look at your stupid names. That's all I'm saying. Oh, wow. Toxic anomaly. This isn't even a gas giant. This is just a galaxy with 1 planet and 1 moon. Oh, there's this and ancient bones detected on that planet or moon. Blorg. Blorg sounds like the name of. At least I don't think it's a gas giant. No, it just looks like a regular planet. Although this is a purple solar system. Nah. You know what? That will be a good place to get some ancient bones. It's just filled with dissonance sentinels, which don't attack you unless you take their stuff. Nah. I'm going to go to the next rendezvous point. But yeah, Catastrophe, if you do watch in the archives, thank you so much for being here yesterday. When I looked at speech chat and I saw you amongst the people that stopped by, I was like, oh, Catastrophe's still here. And I felt like maybe you didn't stick around because, you know, I wasn't playing No Man's Sky, which is what you typically tune in to see. Yeah, no unique names. Oh well. But yeah, I got groceries and I made a couple of things. I made myself... they had a really good deal on chicken drumsticks. And it was like $4 for a bag of 11 chicken drumsticks. I counted them out. And I was like, yes. I made all of them, which was stupid because I only ate about 3 of them. Because I bought that and, well, I bought a bunch of things, but the 2 things I made today was that and some chicken livers. I'm sorry. I know there are a lot of people that think liver is disgusting, but it's delicious. and I think it's good for you too. So I mean, it's good for you, but in moderation, obviously. But yeah, livers taste awesome. All you kids, if any kids are watching this, please don't. You shouldn't be watching this. But you know, if you are, then listen to your parents. If they give you liver, eat it. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as media makes it out to be. When I was a kid, I didn't like liver and onions, blah blah, because of I think it was an episode of The Simpsons and an episode of Doug that were basically like, ew, liver and onions is disgusting, and I'm like, ooh, God, yeah, that must taste gross. But then when I grew older, I tried it and I liked it. And I was like, wow, this is actually really good. Fried liver and onions, fucking delicious. I can't believe it. And I was like, fuck you, dog funny. I know at the end of that episode he tries it and he likes it, but the way it was always presented made me think that maybe I wouldn't like it, you know? Yeah, no funny names. Alright, where to next? Oh yeah, the place I go to always has great deals on chicken products. Those drumsticks, that bag of drumsticks was $4, and the chicken livers were $2 for a little bucket. Not a little bucket, but a little container, a nice sized container. Again. Leave me alone, I don't want to fight. Hostile pirates remain. Space rescue. Ugh. Hey, hey. I'm gonna kill you. You hold still. Next one. Where is it? It's way over there. The one that I'm targeting is way over here. Why am I targeting it? I love how they go into the shield as a way to try and fool me into A, shooting the shield, and B, they use it as a means to recover. How am I gonna... Oh, there he is. He's trying to catch me too, so we're kind of floating around, flying around in circles, trying to hit each other. Hold still. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. It's okay. Yeah, he was weak. Oh, shit. This guy's got better aim. I hate when they hide behind the damn shield like that. On the other side. Fuck. Alright, that should have been all of them. Right. You're very welcome, Gek friend. Let's go into their ship and see what they give us for saving them. Whoa. Whoa. That tractor beam was strong. Sucked us right in there. Heal up our ship, which is nice of them. Thank you very much. Okay. So the captain. Let's look at their ship. I'm just curious. Let's see. It's a really nice ship. These ones look kind of cool, but I don't like them personally. I know some people who have them, though. I want a payment instead. A standing with Gek and nanites. Okay. Nanites and what else was it? Bulkhead? Yeah, freighter bulkhead. Nice. Cool, see you guys later. Glad I could help. Those guys were jerks, after all. Making the solar system safe. I could take this back to my freighter and upgrade my bulkhead. See, this is why I don't like these freighters. It's because they have those antennae that kind of get in the way when you're trying to leave. I have no fuel. Well, damn. Alright, let's get away from this freighter and call in our freighter. How's my health? Okay, cool. They did give me a full recharge. Thank you, guys. It's nice. Oh, I can't summon it here because this is a purple star system. I wanted to be in a nice, safe place to do this, but... Ooh. Okay. They gave us some really good stuff. Got an upgrade for my freighter and everything. That's really cool. Gonna have to make something. Yeah, I need to make the other things first. I don't know why it's glowing like I can make it. Whoops. Can I not? I cannot. Damn it. Well, let's see how far we can get with this one. It's 25. I don't think that's enough. We'll see. I think I can make one jump with that. Sadly, I'm going to another purple star system. And I'm so close to. I think I just need to make one more jump. Sucks. I'm gonna have to go down to a planet. Let's hope I don't get into another space battle. Okay, looks clear. Oh, this is a gas giant system. Damn it. There are people who already made some bases. Oh wait, can my starship... I forget if I have... no I don't. That's right. Okay, alright. Let's see. There any place around here that looks safe to collect materials on?
Hi, how is Prism Zero?
Yo, Zio! Prism Zero, it's good to see you. Welcome. Happy to have an old friend stop by. How have you been, by the way? Let's see here. Chromatic fog moon. Abandoned moon. Desolate moon. Rattling moon. And a gas giant. Ugh. This looks like the safest one. Although it's going to be kind of busy. Occupied with a bunch of creatures on it. But yeah, Prism Zero. Prism Zero. Whatever, whichever one you want me to call you. I'm sorry, I keep mixing them up. Oh god, I'm going through this thick atmosphere.
Prism Zone. Prism Zone. I'm still
Zip.
doing that online.
I'm still doing that online course.
Oh, yeah?
Taking a short break.
Right. I remember us talking about that last time. Then I mentioned I was taking an online course for learning Spanish, which I'm not doing very good at. I mean, I'm still learning basic stuff. That's what I mean when I say I'm not doing very good. Because it feels like I could be... If I was going to an actual school, it feels like I would have learned a lot more by now. But what can you do when you're using an app to try and learn stuff as opposed to getting taught by an actual teacher? Alright, well this looks like enough space, but do they have anywhere I could land and feel comfortable? I guess not. Alright, well. I don't know what we're sitting next to. What is that? It looks like some ruins, maybe. Nucris. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bone. Oh no. That's just a very oddly shaped rock. Okay. Well, that's good. Thought I was going to see something interesting, but I guess not. There's some ferrite dust. I need that, so we'll take that. We don't need any of these crystals. We don't want to take them anyway. We need these. Oh, I thought there was some... blue crystals over there. Trying to remember. Is it carbon that I need to make antimatter? Yeah, condensed carbon. I can find that. I don't have to mine for it. There goes some.
Prism Zone.
Prism Zone.
So what is
Zip.
the task in the game this
So
time?
what is the task
We're doing the
in
relics
game this
expedition.
time?
They revamped the archaeology in the new update, so we're getting to see all of the new archaeology features. But what I'm trying to do right now is travel to the next dig site. But in order to do that, I need to refuel. So I stopped by this moon to collect a bunch of condensed carbon for fuel. Well, there isn't much of it. I might have to just use regular carbon because I'm not finding too much of it. Just get rid of a bunch of trees. Oh yeah, this is that new plant that they made up. That new dangerous plant. That is really neat. It doesn't seem like it gives me that much oxygen. I wonder if there's a different way to get oxygen from it. A better way, I guess I should say. Probably one that puts me in danger, though. Alright, now where'd that... Oh, wow, that's kind of far away. But I can see it from here, so it's a pretty big crystal. Oh, there's another one there, too. Ow, goddamn plant. This one's not that big. It's got some smaller ones around it. Let's go get the other one I saw. It's got another one next to it. Cave there. Watch my step. This one isn't that big either. I must be looking at the wrong one then. 'Cause I know I could see one from far away and it looked pretty big. Oh wow. Okay, we're stumbling we're stumbling along a bunch of them now. I guess I just went in the wrong direction. And we got some purple ones next to these ones. I don't want to pick up the purple ones. That's a waste of space. Because I don't need them for anything in this expedition. But yeah, that's what we're doing this time. We're collecting fossils and ruins. Not the Gravitino ball. I'll get in trouble with the space police. Ooh, here we go. Here's a nice big one. Get out my way, big old rock. Oh fuck. Ah, no, I didn't do anything. I must have accidentally hit a purple rock or a purple crystal when I was trying to get that one. They usually don't get ticked off unless you're trying to steal some of their purple crystals, because those aren't normal sentinels. Those are corrupted sentinels, so they don't care about what the typical sentinels care about. They only care about the purple things, because those purple things are corrupting them. Trying to get them to farm more of them so they can make more purple stuff. There's a long backstory to it. Alright, so I can make another one. Take the warp cell. Oh, I'm too far away from my ship. Now, where's my ship at?
Prism zone. Said, it wasn't just a wild creature.
Prism zone.
No, it was not.
Said.
That sentinel, it's over there now. That is a corrupted sentinel. I could walk up to it and it won't hurt me or anything. You know, they're pretty passive. That's why I decided to go to this planet, because they're okay. They're cool with whatever you do. But as long as you don't touch their purple crystals, they're pretty chill. As soon as you touch their purple crystals, they get mad. Like a regular sentinel would. And then you got to fight them, and they call in a bunch of purple spider robot things that I don't like fighting anymore because of a certain update they did. They kind of glitch out sometimes. those quad bots, or spider robots as I call them, they will glitch out to where they will start spawning infinitely, and no matter how many of them you kill, you won't get rid of the wave, and they'll just keep coming, and it gets very annoying. I used to like fighting them because they go invisible and everything, so it's a really fun fight, but then they started glitching out. Oh, I forgot to put it in my...
Said.
Prism zone.
Oh,
When they started glitching out.
Good look at it, thought it was a giant purple fly.
Thought it was a giant purple fly.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like that. And I wouldn't put it past this game to have something like that. You should have been here for one of the earlier streams that I did last month. I think I'm Too High for the Sky, the new friend that I made, stopped by. And we were both playing, and during the last expedition there were flying udder creatures that looked like a cow's udder that would fly around and spray milk everywhere. And I'm not exaggerating. That's exactly what they were. It was crazy. but it was really funny to see. And I'm Too High for the Sky laughed and was saying, because they've made creatures that kind of look like bouncing penises, but they only accidentally look like that because the algorithm just randomly generates stuff, and they have bouncing mushrooms, but the way some of them are generated, they don't look like mushrooms. And that's an accident, obviously. But those flying udders, those are intentional. They obviously intended to make those. They're really weird and goofy. They don't hurt you or anything. It's just weird to see them. They don't have any eyes or nothing like that. It's weird because they cannot see. So it's odd that they exist. But it's funny that they do. It just shows that Hello Games has a very weird sense of humor. Kind of immature sense of humor in some ways. Alright, so the next dig site's gonna be on a frozen planet. Great. Yeah, we got all these ruins around here. Where's the... Looks like it's saying it's that way. Yeah, about 300 units or knots that way. The thermal protection needs to be recharged. No, it did not. Wait a minute. Don't I have... I do. It's not recharged? Can't I recharge it with a battery? Don't I have... I don't have batteries. That's the problem. Okay. About 5 of them. There we go. That should make it easier. Okay. Not that far away. It looks like I can already see some players that are over there. I'm hoping they don't glitch out the dig site. The first dig site that I went to, they glitched it out to where I couldn't talk to the guy without doing a couple things. Oh, okay, here's the place.
I see Gansett could make some funny looking creatures.
Yeah, it did. But that utter monster was definitely on purpose. It's a nice ship. Oh, that's the one that we all got from that one expedition. This guy just imported his ship. He's cheating. It's not cheating. You can technically do that because it's a reward that you can get from the space anomaly. But I like, whenever I do an expedition, I like to go bare bones and start from scratch. I don't like to import anything from save datas or past expeditions I've done. I like the challenge of starting from scratch. So every time I see somebody do something like that, I'm like, come on. All right. Okay, I overhear the paleontologist conversing with a remote colleague. They seem to be discussing some of their findings, their tone puzzled. Not understand. Has become of ancient creatures. The fauna here has no evidence of 4 legs. The alien turns their attention to me, indicating a diagram on their datapad. A quadrupedal beast is displayed. They tap at the 4 limbs, shaking their head and frowning. Exporting Okal seems... Oh, Exporter Okal, that's his name. Seems to want me to find evidence of this 4-legged creature, or one of its descendants. Okay. It is, like, strange friend, the bones we have are so different. The creatures today, the ancestor has 4 legs. Fauna has none. You help us learn. Alright, sure. You, friend. Thank you, friend. Your work has, blank, been... Please scan the fauna of blank. Find us are 4 legs. Okay, cool. So I gotta find bones of a quadruped next. I guess that's gonna be the next milestone, right? Ooh, some free stuff. Oh, cool. We already got a bone. Collecting bones in the new archaeology system is kind of like collecting Pokemon cards. There's a guy, I think he's right over here. Yeah. You could talk with this guy to trade in bones for other bones that you want to specifically look for if you want to build a certain type of fossil. So you can trade in bones with him to get specific types of fossils that you want to create certain creatures. And I think that's neat. I think it's an interesting idea because a lot of games like to take the whole trading card element and put it into their game and make it a trading card system, you know, like any other game would. But No Man's Sky, they're like, well, trading cards is great, but what about trading bones? So that's basically what we got going on here with this. And you can trade them with other players and things like that. So it's really neat. I like it. It's a very interesting and unique idea. Alright, so we got something down here. And the challenge of collecting these... Ooh, I was ahead. Cool. And the challenge of collecting these comes from not only the planet that you're working with, but eventually you might accidentally awaken a monster that you have to fight, like a golem or a wind creature. Yeah, they added new bad guys for this as well. And the wind creature's not all that difficult to fight. He's currently... I don't know if maybe they fixed him in the past couple of days, but maybe they did. But yeah, I'm just fixing the ground for anyone else that wants to show up. Okay. The storm's too strong. I gotta get somewhere safe. Gotta get in my ship. I gotta call my ship first. I can't land here. Okay, there we go. Hurry up, hurry up. It's cold. I know I have batteries, but I want to save them for when I'm digging. There we go. Let's wait for this storm to go away, then I'll try and find some more bones. But yeah, have to find bones of a quadrupedal creature next. Let's pop off that other milestone that I just finished. So I learned more Gek words, got some inventory slots, and we got the quadruped fossil display. And 5. There we go. Sweet. Lots more space now. I'm gonna upgrade. Oh, I can't get to my freighter right now. Darn it. I guess it'll be safe in my starship for a while. But what about these things? I got them from fighting pirates. I want to see what they are. What is this? Is it for my starship? It is. What's it for? Is it for... Oh, it's... Oh, okay. I see what it's for. I need some space here. Store technology. Put that right next to there. Here we go. Make my cannons stronger. And what's this? Oh, I don't have that, so I might as well sell that. Is that for my exosuit? It is. Another shield. All right, sweet. must have gotten a Gravitino ball from one of those catches. Let's grab something to drink. Alright. So next we have to collect a complete fossil for the Galactic Paleology Society. They want us to make a quadruped. Oh, I was just about to grab something to eat. Oh.
Extreme temperature detected.
All right. Let's look around. That's great. A couple of them that are really close by.
Ground protection fully.
I'm surprised they're still there. With how many players I've been seeing on this planet. I realize I'm slower than everyone else because I only play this game once a week, so there aren't as many players on this planet as there could be. But it's good that I'm still able to find some fossils, you know? With how many players I was seeing, I was worried I wouldn't be able to find any. That's how it was on the one moon that I was on. I couldn't find any. I had to travel to another system. Wow, okay. There are a lot of them here. Oh wait, 3 of those are not good. All right, let's get rid of this guy. He's going to be a pain. Okay, please don't blow up. Okay, I made it out. Get out of here. All right, let's collect all of these. And you know what? If you're still there, Prism, I'll demonstrate the golem that I'm going to that you can fight. Won't be that hard. I've beaten it before. It's not that difficult. All I gotta do is keep circling around it. What was that? I don't know. Did I accidentally trigger it already? Some rib cages. I'm underground. It can't get me down here. But that does not mean I'm safe. A glitch could happen and I could pop up from out of the ground. Oh, he's still there.
Prism zone.
Yeah.
Set.
Alright, I got all the bones. Now, unless it's already up here.
Extreme night
Okay, nope. Wow, there are a lot. There are a lot of them here. Okay. So you grab these. They can get you some pretty rare stuff, but they make that happen, which scares the fuck out of me every time. And then there it is. Oh, that's a wind one. Okay, see, yeah, like I'm saying, they're glitched. They're still glitched. Yeah, they're not supposed to be kind of floating there like that. They're supposed to be coming at me and throwing their arms around at me and shit, but I guess they still haven't figured out how to fix these guys. The other one's a lot more difficult to deal with. The golem one. Because it has really good aim. Oh shit, there's a storm going on.
technology recharge.
If anything, the storm's the most dangerous thing right now. Dang it. No ammo in inventory. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to fight that golem, because I would be in a lot of trouble right now. Make some more bullets. Okay. Get rid of this guy. Oh, look, he's moving. Yep, but he still don't see me. Hey, wait up! Wait up! I want to kill you. he's glitching real bad. He's where's he going? Come back! He don't want to stand there anymore. He's like, I'm done. Bye. I need to go. I must go. My planet needs me. I got him. I killed him. He didn't have too much health. He was trying to get away. He's like, no. That was silly. Silly creature. My frost shield is still going. It should be able to get me back to there. Ooh, oxygen. Sulfur. Cool. I'll take this. Oh no, it's sodium nitrate, but it's made from sulfur. I keep getting them confused.
Prism Zone. Said, maybe fossils respawn after a while and that's why there's
Yeah.
more unexpected.
Well, I mean, the wind elements are the ones that typically show up when you trigger more than one of those round things. There's a creature trying to attack me. I got away. But the golem typically shows up when it's just 3 of them. Ow. Freaking plant. I didn't see it. Other things that are on this planet that seem to be jerks are the animals. Like that thing does not like me. I don't know why. I didn't do anything to it, but it's being a jerk. So let's die. Yeah, no. I was chosen death. Alright. Let's get out of here. Glad that sentinel didn't see me do that. He would have been mad. Why would you kill something? Alright, there we go. Senior field agent. Nice. Collected a complete fossil for the quadruped. I got some aqua jets. Am I gonna have to... Oh, that's right. I need to go fishing. Oh, good. I was kind of running out of space to upgrade my gun. Glad they gave me that. You know what? I know why they gave me that. It's because I'm gonna have to make the fishing rod on my gun. I have to install it. Unless they gave it to me for free. Let's check and see if they gave it to me for free. Now, those are aqua jets for my ship, so I can land on water, which would be very helpful. So, I gotta get rid of something. Oh, man. I like all of my upgrades. Darn it, I wish I had more space. But that's expensive, and I can't afford an upgrade for my starship. Shoot. You know what? I never used this deflector shield, so let's just get rid of it. Can I? Oh no, that's my starship shields. Right, I can't get rid of it. I was thinking of the deflector shield on my gun. This thing. The personal deflector shield. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the shields on my starship. Shoot, this is such a toss-up. I don't know what I want to get rid of. Admittedly, I've been collecting a lot of upgrades from pirates, so I guess I'll get rid of this. I did just get this, but it's not that much of a improvement, so might as well have the parts. Because I want to be able to land on the water. That's a hyperdrive upgrade, which I can't do anything with. How's it look? Yeah. I think it's so I can travel to certain systems. Maybe. Superfluent drive. No, I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just an upgrade like this here. I'm gonna have to get more space on my starship because this is ridiculous. How much they're giving me for my starship, and I can't equip any of it. That seems to be all I got. So how am I supposed to fish without a fishing rod? Maybe that's another upgrade that I get for free. Let's look. Neutron cannon, prepackaged P-field compressor. Fishing rig plans. Yeah, here it is. For doing this. Alright. We'll get there eventually then. Okay, former 4 legs. Assemble a complete fossil exhibit. Alright. Is it still... There's still a storm going on? Doesn't look like it. It's just dark out.
Prism zone.
Nope.
Prism zone.
Nope.
Search goes
Zone.
Still a storm going on.
Research
Alright, Dio.
lie
It was good seeing you again, Prism. I keep thinking about how many times I've accidentally called you Zio and Zero and stuff like that. But yeah, I shouldn't worry about it. But yeah, it was good having you here. Thank you again for stopping by. You have a great night. And I hope your class goes well. Alright, storm's dying down.
Extreme night temperature detected.
I know, but it's not as bad as a storm, so I'll be okay. Let's go build next to that guy that wanted me to make it so he can be impressed. I should check to see what the other freebies were. I wasn't doing that earlier. Oh, no, I was. I got them. Okay. I did what you wanted, by the way. Jolts with happy recognition when I greet them. They babble enthusiastically about nothing. Well, I'm glad they're happy at least. Alright, so this is the quadruped one. So let's assemble a quadruped. Let's make a rhino creature. Can't see very well. There we go. Nice big burly body. Some short forelegs. Oh, those are arms. A rhino with very slender legs, I guess. Oh, there. It looks right? I like that. There we go.
Thermal protection
And we can pick this up. There you go, buddy. Made the thing you wanted to see. That's my interpretation of the ancient creatures of this planet. He seems happy about it, so that makes me happy. Boy, oh boy, my bone collection's really growing. I can eat this? Sure, why not? I'll eat all of them. That was a bug. I don't know why I'm eating it. I'm eating bug parts. Dirt. Oh, cool. I don't know why I got dirt, but I got dirt. Nice. I guess. This game sometimes feels so silly. Let's see what I get. Looks like it's from my gun. Yeah, I got a photon cannon. I don't want one. I don't like the photon cannon. It's not fun. I'm gonna upgrade for it. I realize it has the most versatile fuel source, but I'm like, fuck, now I need a lot of carbon. I guess I should collect some of that before I leave. They got a bunch of it here, so as long as that sentinel I saw earlier doesn't come back, I should be okay.
Thermal protection falling.
That storm's still going? Jeez, I thought it was over. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I thought he left the area. And what is that guy talking about? There are quadrupedal creatures here.
Extreme temperature detected. Thermal protection
I
falling.
know, I know. Did I hit that creature? I didn't mean to. No, I don't think I did. I think I just scared it. Saw the laser and freaked out. I thought that cold planets were supposed to make it to where it's easier to, you know, prevent overheating on your gun. But I guess I was wrong.
Technology recharge.
818. That's not bad. How's the weather? Oh, fuck.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. I guess it suspected that creature of doing that. It's just like, wow, how did this four-legged creature do that? I want to get to a different area to take these pictures because, well, for one, that area is going to be swarmed by actual people, and I don't want to get in the way of anyone's pictures. I don't know if I want to land here. Seems fine. Doesn't have a free landing spot, but I have... I'm gonna save, just to be sure. What is that over there? Oh, it's a ruin. Okay. Is it the dome-shaped one? It has some place for me to kind of rest a little bit. It's so weird. It's acting as though there's still a storm going on. I don't know if there is, though. I don't think there is. It doesn't say storm. Maybe it's just super, super cold here, and I didn't realize it.
Weather warning. Incoming.
Yeah, here comes a storm. Gonna have to weed it out. There a window? Very small window. Okay, I'm back. The other thing I like about liver is it's very filling. I ate half of that little tub of chicken livers at around 12 o'clock for lunch. And I just finished off the rest of it, and I'm full again. It was a pretty good deal for $2 too, you know? And that wasn't like a sale either, that's just the regular price. The chicken drumsticks were on sale though. I think the normal price is like $7 for a bag of those, so getting it for $4 was great. Storm still going on? I can't tell anymore. I mean, I guess, yeah, it says extreme storm, so yeah, I guess there's still a storm. As long as it says extreme storm, we know it's an extreme storm. We know that it's a storm. You're just gonna leave it open like that. Letting the cold air in. No, not really, apparently. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna have to do is go around and take pictures of the animals, which isn't going to be that hard. I think there are about 5 creatures on this planet that walk on the ground. Let's look at discoveries and make sure. Ground, ground, ground. Okay. And they're all always active. There's only 4 of them, though. The others are flying. Alright, well, I might have to go somewhere else. But we could start here. Alright, so up there. Alright, you hold still while I take your picture. How does it know if I take the picture or not? How do I take the picture, by the way? Fuck, get away, I'm trying to take your picture. That was terrible. So did that count? Let's go see. It feels like that shouldn't count because that's like... do I even have it on? I do. So... locate creatures using the analysis file. Wait, I have to find them first? Targets the analysis file, which I did. And then take a picture by hitting down. Okay, so wait. I can take pictures in the analysis visor? Well, let's try to find another creature again. And do it that way. The way that's saying.
Ground protection falling.
Activate photo mode from the quick menu. Take screenshot. This is gonna look weird in my pictures. I don't know if it counted or not. How the hell will I know if it counts? It should mark them off, right? Well, let's go to the expedition thing and see if it marked them off that way. It's not. I don't know how it's supposed to keep track of that. Take a single photo capturing 5 ground creatures all in the same area? Yeah, photograph a group of ground creatures. What? Really? That seems weird. Alright, so maybe it just wants like a herd of them. It doesn't want several individual ones. It wants like a group of them, a herd of them. Which makes sense, I guess. I think those are flying creatures. They will move too smoothly to be ground creatures. No, I'm not finding anything like that here. I don't think there are any hive mind critters on this planet, so let's go where everybody else seems to be. How's my fuel? Yeah, sure, let's go here. Everybody seems to be hanging out here. So. Has star bulbs, so that means it could be a paradise planet. And that might be why so many people are here. Could also have water, too. That could be why they're here. Fishing might take a little long. I really hope this isn't water. I don't know about to try and land at. I think it is water. Well, then that means there's plenty of Tier 5 complete. Oh, cool. The community got through Tier 5. That's great. I don't know if that's ground down there or if that's water. I think it's ground, but it's filled with mist. So, let's land somewhere higher then. See if we can find a... Nope. Lots and lots of hills. This is a nice planet. It's just very hilly. And you know how I feel about that. I've mentioned it before. Alright. Let's find a group of creatures. So there is a group of creatures. Boiling humidity. Great. Oh, hey, look at this. These guys all hang out together, but they're all flying creatures. They are pretty neat, though. Like floating monster, like floating hexagonal monsters. Is there a storm going on right now? Is that why it's raining? I know, toxicity detected. I get it. Oh god, we got the flying udders. Oh boy. If Prism Zeo was here, I could show them to him. But nope, he's not, so that sucks. What poor timing. They decided to show up now. Ah, come on. I gotta find something that's not flying. I think those are all flying creatures as well. Dang it. I think this whole planet might just have flying creatures. Which would make sense because everything is kind of floating. Flying ground. Flying. Yeah, lots of flying. And underwater. And there's a rare ground creature. So there are only 2 ground creatures and they're both rare. This is not a good planet to do this on. Let's go somewhere else. It's a nice looking planet. It's not the best planet. It's not a paradise planet, that's for sure. But I'm guessing we can find something better. Take a look. Yeah, because it says bountiful planet. I didn't realize they had such shitty weather. Blighted moon. Arid planet. Icy ruin, that's where we just were. Poisonous planet. Cactus flesh. That's a hot planet. There's a vile brood detected here. Ooh. Do they count? No, I don't think they do. Finding a group of creatures might be difficult. Let's check this hot planet. I don't know if they'll be there, but they might be. So it's worth a shot. If everything on this planet is flying, there's really no way for me to know if no way for me to know if I can depend on those rare creatures being a herd or not, you know? Typically rare creatures are always singled out. They usually don't hang out with other creatures, and that's why they're typically so rare. Did I mark the planet? I did. So why can't I find it? See, that's what I'm saying. I love that they let us mark the planet now. That's great. But if they don't have a marker, if they don't have something pointing towards the marker, then we're still kind of in the same boat. Because now instead of looking for a certain planet, we're looking for the marker of the planet. It's still going to be hard to find it because there are several markers all over the hub at the top there. And on single player, yeah, sure, it'll probably be easier to find the marker. But in multiplayer, no. And even if I exited out of multiplayer to where there weren't any players on the screen, it would still be showing all of the save points and the bases and the message things, the message markers. It would be showing all of those. So the planet marker would get mixed up with all them as well, you know? So just have the planet marker act like the space station marker, where it will point in the direction on your screen of where it is the marker is supposed to be located, so that you could follow it and then find it and be like, there it is, let's go. Because that's great for finding the space station. I love that they do that for specifically the space station. I'm glad that they do that for the space station by itself. But, you know, this marker thing is pretty important too. So, maybe we could have it do that for the marker as well, you know. Nurturing new companions. I don't know why it's telling me that. I haven't picked one up. And I did earlier. I've already figured out how to do that. So, alright. Let's find a herd of creatures. This planet looks nice for an arid planet. A hot planet, you know. It definitely looks like a hot planet. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it looks nicer than typical hot planets. Alright, so flying creatures. There's something that's walking. 12, huh? Alright, cool. Ground. They're all rare. Every ground creature's rare. Why? Well, let's hope at least one of them that I can find is... You know, there goes one of the rare ones. See, that's what I'm saying. They're all kind of... Ooh, like a walking pile of bones. See, that's what I mean. I want to find something that travels in a herd, and rare creatures don't typically do that. So, the uncommon one is probably going to be my best bet for finding a group of creatures all traveling together. Is it going to attack me? No, it was just walking in the same direction. It didn't even care. It was not afraid of me at all. I like the bone creatures, don't get me wrong, they're cool. The bone and plant creatures, because it looks like some of them have plants attached to them. But they're not what I'm gonna need for this. I need to find a herd of creatures all moving together. Which I've done. I've found them. Oh no, these are plant creatures, not bone creatures. But it would not surprise me if the bone creatures look a little bit like them as well. Because they seem like they could be bony. You know? And that's like the second thing. I could probably try to find 5 of them that just happen to be close together, but that's very rare too. I mean, I could group them together with a... Aww. Look at the little tiny baby one. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I haven't scanned it. The baby ones count as a separate thing too. That's cute. They're very... What? You asshole! That was not your baby, I guess. Oh no. Poor little creature. You killed it. It looks at me. It's just like, no, that was my kid. I just didn't like it. Look, there's another one. There are 5 of them. Okay. Yeah. Where's the photo mode? Okay. There we go. Cool. These little tiny ones, they travel in a group. So look for them on the arid planet. These big ones are kind of jerks. I did not expect them to be kind of jerk-like. Did I scan that one? No, I did not. Those are flying creatures. But I do kind of want to scan more monsters. I think that's another one of the milestones I have to complete, isn't it? I keep calling them monsters. They're not monsters. That's not nice. I'm actually the monster here. I'm the alien to this planet. But where's my ship? I traveled pretty far, so I'm not sure. And it seems like this place is getting hotter because there's some fire over there. I don't want to see this planet when it gets really hot. This dang vegetation is in my way. Vegetation. Let's go ahead and get my nice cool ship. Okay. I'm running out of space, so maybe I shouldn't pop off the milestone in here. I think I have enough space to do that. Let's do it. Snapshot in time. Yeah, fishing rig. Sweet. Hopefully they give us a free one. I don't want to make one. And there's the exo skiff. Yee. And oh, cool! They give us some. Oh no, those are all of the recipes for making bait, right? Obviously, they're gonna give us that. Let's get plans. And like lure. Yeah. Nope. Damn. All right. So they gave us lures. That's cool, but they did not give us a free. They didn't give us free plans for the skiff and the. Well, darn it. They gave us bionic lures, though. I'm guessing these are going to be the thing that makes it easier for us to catch the bone fish that we're going to be trying to catch. But, yeah, now I'm going to have to make the fishing rod myself. The hydrogen jelly and carbon nanotubes. That's not bad. I can make those. Wait, how many? 3 carbon nanotubes. Oh, but I have enough carbon. I know I cut down a bunch of trees on that frozen planet, but I don't know if I cut down enough. I did. Okay. No reason for me to worry then. Alright, that should do it. My favorite upgrade, the fishing rod. Nice. And the exo skiff I have to put in my exosuit, which I don't have any room for it. So, do I really need it though? I mean, I don't. So, should I? I really love all of my current upgrades. I mean, this one might not be that great though. No, it's pretty cool. It's good in terms of elemental resistance, you know. Which so far it's maybe been helping me out. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta scratch my back. And my microphone's right next to my back. With the angle I was sitting. I'm trying to sit in a way that isn't awkward for my elbow. Because I'm leaning on the one side of my body. So that I don't have to sit on my butt. And hurt my butt, as well as my lower back. More my lower back. I know I've said this several times before, but sitting down for as long as I have to at my other job really hurts my lower back. And I have a massage pillow and everything on my back. That only really temporarily relieves the pain. And I know people have been telling me, well, get a standing desk. Get a standing desk. I that would be good if I didn't have another job where I have to be on my feet all the time, you know? So I'm kind of glad that I do have the 2 jobs that work in different ways like I do, cuz that way it's you know, it prevents me from constantly being in pain on one area of my body, but at the same time it's like kind of weird that I have to flip-flop back and forth from one part to another. I'm getting used to it though, definitely. I remember back in 2018, I would be getting home and I'd have to take so much pain medication for my knee and my right shoulder, because I couldn't really use my left arm for anything, so I was using my right arm for everything, and my right shoulder would be in so much pain from having to take care of stuff on the top shelves and stuff like that, and having to sit in the same position for a while I fixed up the stuff in the store. And I guess my body just got used to it over time, because my right knee barely ever gets in any pain these days. And if anything, it's just the other job where I have to sit down most of the time that's really bugging me. It's another reason why I don't animate as much as I used to, because it's not just a time issue, it's just I'd have to be sitting in the same chair, and I look at my bed and I'm like, I wish I could draw on my bed. Not draw on my bed, but draw while I'm laying on my bed. But that's not possible with technology, you know? A Cintiq might have a very long cable, but it's weird drawing on a Cintiq while you're laying on a bed. I don't know if anyone would be capable of doing that. I know I wouldn't. Alright, let's go up to my freighter, because I'm running low on space. What do we gotta do next, by the way? Ah, right. We gotta do the fishing. Awesome. Oh, that's right. I gotta do that on this planet, don't I? Let's look for... While I'm up here, I might as well check out my freighter, because I need to put that bulkhead in my freighter to free up some space. As well as the... Oh, I can! I'm in a purple system. Damn it. That's such bullshit. Alright. Alright. I get it. Let's just find a body of water. Oh, I'm on the dark side of the planet. It's gonna be hard to find water. Actually, it's gonna be hard to find water on that planet at all. It's a hot planet, so... Look for a different planet to fish on. This one, the Bountiful Planet, definitely has water, so let's go back to it. Might be toxic there, though. I might end up catching toxic fish. But I have a strong feeling that's why there are so many people on this planet, if I'm being honest. So, let's go back. No, damn pirate. Alright, might as well. I'm not close enough to get away from them. They're mad that I beat up their friends. Alright, you jerks, come at me. So there are two of them? Yeah. Alright. They're not very smart. It's just the two of them. Now the other one is like, oh, what? You hurt my friend. And this is the director, apparently. Yeah, direct that, dummy. Alright, back to what I was doing. Where's the planet I was going to? Ooh, that one has water, though. Maybe I should go back to that one. Yeah, there's the one. It's so gray. I really do hope it has water. Hope I'm not chasing a red herring here. I could swear I saw water while I was going down here before. But then again, I don't know. Could have just been mist. It's got a big old storm on it. Might want to try and avoid the storm. You know? Let's go to... I'm pretty sure that the purple is the grass. So let's go to one of these dark spots. Try to avoid the area that looks like it's lots of water. Or lots of... We got a bot. I'll take care of him in a minute. I just gotta get through these clouds. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, well, here we go. Here's some water. Should be able to land in it. I have the thrusters. There we go. Took a while to get through those clouds. There we go. Just land right on the water. Took care of that bot. Now, let's see. We gotta catch a bonefish. Part of me feels like a bonefish would be on this planet too, because it's like... Oh yeah, look. Find whispering bonefish in any deep water at night. Bleached bonefish are found in deep water on toxic worlds. Ah, right. This is a toxic world, right? It's not a radiated world. Locate a suitable body of water and cast your line with R2. Alright, cool. This has definitely got to be a toxic planet because of all the freaking toxicity I see all over the damn place. With it being green everywhere. I'm guessing the only reason why we saw the toxic stuff before is because the toxic alert before was because there was a storm going on. Because I ain't seeing no rain now. Oh, you gotta go with those other creatures again. Cool. Oh, and they've got worm creatures. They've got worms. Worms and plastic minnows. Now where are the others? There they go. They're purple too. That makes it even funnier because this is supposed to be a toxic planet. If anyone ever wonders where the blue milk in Star Wars comes from, it must be this planet. Oh, that looks gross. That's pretty neat. I like that creature. And there go the others. Oh, it's green. I thought it was purple. I guess it's the lighting. Ew. Would not want to drink that milk. No, sir. Alright, this is definitely a toxic planet, so let's pull out our fishing rod and get... How do I put on bait again? On the fishing rod, I think it's in settings. Yeah. They gave us this. They also said that it has to be at night, and it's getting close to night, so... have to wait just a little bit longer. I like that we got all these funny creatures floating all around us too. That makes this a lot more fun. For me anyway. I like having something to look at while I fish. That's why when I'm fishing I try to pick very scenic areas. It's just that the planet that I typically fish on doesn't normally have floating creatures on it. Doesn't mean I don't see anything though on land, you know? I like how my feet are going through the ship, though. That's... that's great. Man, I wish I could get rid of...
storm. Protection falling. Protection falling.
Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, was not paying attention at all. Oh, shoot, it's night, too. I'm gonna have to try and catch that fish once the storm is over. Yeah, I was just fooling around with speech chat a little bit. I didn't know exactly. There's got to be a way to ban people off of the speech chat app. I know how to do it on Twitch, don't get me wrong, but speech chat still keeps a log of everything that everyone says, and God, I hate it when it does. Alright, so the storm's cleared. Let's go back out. It's still nighttime, so... Alright, let's pull out our fishing rod. Have the bait equipped. So... since it's nighttime and we're on a toxic world, this should do it. This bait should also help, I guess. I don't know, but they gave it to us. There has to be a reason why they gave it to us. I'm guessing it might make it easier to catch nightfish, so that is not what we're looking for. Yeah, it says water at night. Bleached bonefish are found in deep water on toxic worlds. I don't know if this is deep water either, that's the thing. It feels like it, right? that took a bit. Ah, whispering bonefish. There we go. Milestone accomplished. Living fossil. Caught a bonefish. Woo. I think I'll hold on to the rest of the bait. Sweet. Take a look at it. Wish I could get a zoom in on the picture and see how it looks, you know, get a better idea. Alright, let's release the fish. Oh, we gotta be in the water, right? I would much rather have the nanites that they give you. Alright, there we go. Let's pop off that milestone and collect the Hadal cores and aquatic treasure. Alright. I guess that's worth a lot, the aquatic treasure. The Hadal cores, though, I just don't see any reason to keep, but might be worth something. Yeah, definitely going to have to put them in my exosuit, though, because if the scan reveals that I have these two things on my person, the pirates will be like, I want that, and they'll come at me. And it won't be pretty. It'll definitely be annoying. I really want to put this on my freighter, but the more time goes on and the more I can't reach my freighter, the more I want to just sell it, you know? These two definitely I want to put on my starship, but I just don't have the space. And it's making me a little sad. Alright. So the next thing we got to do is scan 10 more plants. No big deal. I can do that. I can do that on this planet, in fact. Just need to find a better location. It's informing me of a nearby pirate that I can hunt for its bounty. But I don't really care for that. This is so dark. I'm having my doubts that I'll be able to find a nice place to sit. So I may as well find a nice place to land. These planets rarely have any nice homes on them, so it's not gonna bother me too much. Oh, would you look at that? I found some place to land. Is there still a storm going on, though? There might be. I mean, it is raining, so we'll see. No, there isn't. Alright, let's start scanning. Oh, not here. Plants around here. Now, I know there are plants on this planet because Ooh, look at them! That is freaking cool! Dude! That must be what happens when you drink the milk. Look at that! That is awesome! Like, fluorescent creatures. They're like fluorescent light bulbs. Look at it! It's so cool! Dude, they have glowing bones. That's fucking awesome. Oh, dude. Alright, well, let's start scanning the plants. Those things are neat. Can't scan those. The dangerous monster plants count, don't they? No, not anymore, I guess. I can't scan it. Oh, they're so cool. I want to get close up to one. They have purple holographic skin, too. That is really cool. Dude, it's like a blacklight poster come to life. It's fucking awesome. Look at that. It's so fucking cool. Oh, it's starting to get daytime. They're way cooler at night. That is an awesome creature. Very cool idea. I hope to see more like it. Maybe some quadruped versions. Really neat. Yeah, let's scan more trees. Bushes? No? Okay. Oh, we got some other creatures. Oh, there we go. There goes some dinosaur, some living fossils. Cool. Just like the one that I have as a pet. I got for free. I could have found some there. Here on this planet. This planet's got a lot of really neat creatures. Alright, so I can't scan the monster plants. Not anymore, anyway. You used to be able to scan them, and they used to count. But oh well. Okay, we're more than halfway there. These, no, they don't count. Alright, got those. The trees here look nice too. If it wasn't a toxic... If this place wasn't toxic and had toxic rain, I would probably remake my base and put it here. Because it's really cool. There we go. Nope, I already got that too. Shoot. Might have to go to a different planet. I guess I already got all the things here. You know what? Maybe the underwater plants count. I should have gone underwater. Ooh. Nope, got that too. Yeah, see? There's the little one, just like the little one I got. Oh, that's new. Oh, they're sentient plants. Never mind. Are they dangerous? Wait, I don't... Have I seen these before? I think I have. Don't you get pearls from them? Yeah, I believe you get pearls from them. But I also think that when you open them up, it pisses off the sentinels, so I'm not about to do that.
Warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, shoot. There's a storm about to happen, of course. Trying to get to the water. I was certain it was this way. It's just so hard to tell because of all the damn hills. Firestorm? Really?
Protection falling.
Interesting. I mean, it's definitely a toxic planet. That's how I was able to catch the bonefish, but... Alright, I gotta make a cave.
Protection falling.
Should be fine until the storm dies down. I forget where Sid is. There it is. Just in a cave. Let's see, what do we gotta do after this? Alright. Exchange fossils for the first time. Cool. Wait, how many do I have to exchange? Just one? Nope, just one. I mean, yeah, just one. Did I say no? Yeah, I was like, nope. Alright, so just gotta exchange one fossil. That's no big deal. I got a lot of them to exchange for. Just don't want to get rid of the heads. The heads are the rarest parts. Like 8 chicken drumsticks left. I'm gonna have to wrap them up. Put them in my fridge. That's right, I can eat them. Nah, not tomorrow. I'm gonna have to get to bed early because I got work that night, so... I also eat them on Monday. Yeah, tomorrow I have some beef rice I can finish off before I go to bed. Funny thing is I ordered, they didn't have any, so I didn't get it, but I ordered a strawberry angel food cake that looked amazing, and I wanted to try it, but nope, they didn't have any, so I was like, dang. It was like $7, which was pretty expensive, but I was in the mood for something sweet, which I'm very rarely in the mood for. But I saved $7, so... well, it's okay, I guess. It's probably for the best, because I need some more iced tea packets. Kinda wish I still had some chicken livers left to snack on while I wait. I'm one of those people where if I'm like just sitting there not doing anything, I just nibble on something. Whether it be my fingernails or something in a bowl. Yeah, I do. I chew my fingernails, so I know it's a bad habit. I've had the habit since I was a child. I can't help it. I remember one year I tried going without biting my fingernails. And I got pretty far into the year. I remember it was like around the summertime when I just started again, and I was like, dang it. I'll never kick this habit. It's just because of moments where I have so much downtime and I mean, it's not downtime. I'm doing things. Like right now I'm playing a video game. Technically, I'm waiting in the game, and because I'm waiting, I have this urge to chew on my fingernails, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm resisting the urge to. Alright, there we go. Storm's gone. Just keep heading back to the water, because at this point I feel like that's the only kind of plant life that I haven't scanned is the ocean, the sea life. Well, that's a shadow of one of the things. I was like, that one's all dark, like it's burnt. Yeah, I even scanned that. Shoot. Either I'm really high up or the water is just invisible. I don't know. There's lots of mist down here, so it's hard to tell. I must be high up because there's floating islands. I didn't realize I landed on top of a mountain. Do the star bulbs count? No, they do not. Darn it. They've made it to where you can't scan them anymore. You used to be able to scan things like the demon plants and the energy boosting plants and the plants where you could get oxygen and sodium from, as well as the plants that you got food ingredients from. But now they've made it to where you can't scan them. I get it. They're not supposed to be plants. They weren't supposed to be plants that you could scan to begin with because they're all the exact same plants. So there's no reason to try and scan them to learn what they are. You already know what they are. They're all the same no matter what planet you go to. But it really helped out with expedition milestones like this one. I guess they realized that's something that's been going on, and they were like, oh, yeah, no, we don't want them to do that. So, they're like, oh, it takes the challenge out of it. It just makes, well, fuck, I almost got caught on that one. Thankful its hitbox was not as wonky as some of the others. Darn it. It's actually taking me a lot longer to get to the water than I thought it would. Thought it was a lot closer to it. And I'm way higher up than I thought I was. Seeing all this toxic smoke is freaking me out too. It's making me feel like I'm about to go into the center of the planet or something, you know? I didn't realize this mountain was so tall. Ooh. Whoa. Did I fall into a cave? No, I didn't. That is weird. Like a cave system now. What's going on? This isn't a cave. Okay, cool. Here's water. What the fuck? God dang, that was high up, man. Crazy, crazy system. Alright, let's start scanning some undersea life. That is not a plant, I don't think. Oh, it is. Okay. Whew. Alright. That is a rock. I'll scan it anyway. Whoa. Those are underwater creatures. This is a plant. I'm going to be safe going under here. Pressure won't be too bad, will it? It's been close to one of those underwater volcanoes. Ah, they don't count. What the fuck, man? So I'm guessing they're rocks. Oh, yeah, I thought coral was plant. I guess not. I don't want to go too far down. You don't want to go too far deep into the water, or you'll start to hurt. It's a rock. See, I could have sworn that was like sea, not sea life. I didn't think it was a rock. I was like a plant, like a mushroom, but I guess not. It's very hard to tell what's what. Let's go back up. Starting to run low on water, oxygen. A lot of the plants in deep oceans, of course. Oh, fuck. It's just gonna make it harder for me to land my ship. Yep, there we go. It's tipping. Hold still, buddy. Try to get inside. There we go. Let's just ride this storm out. Okay, so yeah, this planet is a complete bust when it comes to finding different types of plant life. We're gonna have to go somewhere else. While this storm's going on, I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be back, everybody. Alright, I'm back. Storm over? Kinda looks like it's still going. Yeah, my boat's still rocking pretty bad. I guess it's still going. But you know what? I don't even need to be here. I could just take off, can't I? No reason to stay here if there isn't enough plants to scan. So, let's go. Woo! There we go. Alright, so maybe go back to the frozen planet to scan for plants, because it did seem like there was a lot there. Pretty sure that was the one. Yeah. Icy ruin. I don't know why I read that as icy rain, but it is what it is. There it is. On the other side of this planet, so I'll just have to... just shout around its orbit. Not that far. Just gotta go past another moon. It could be worse. It could be trying to fly through the atmosphere of a gas giant. But yeah, I don't know what made me think I could eat 11 whole chicken drumsticks and a whole bowl full of chicken livers, but hey, I tried. Them chicken livers were the things that filled me up, though. I only ate like 4 drumsticks. Oh, no, not 4, 3, actually. I wanted to fry them up, but I realized I didn't have any eggs for the batter, so I said no. I'm not paying those prices for eggs. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, damn it. I did not mean for that to happen. Whatever, I'll land here. I think there's a storm going on again. Might have to wait again. That's right, it is frequently cold though, so may as well scan what I can. Alright, 10. 5 more types of plants. This is not a plant, is it? Can't tell. It was, okay. I guess it just merged with a rock, so it looked like a rock with plants on it. Yeah, no, those are all harvestable, so they don't count. Wait, what are these? Oh, right, I forgot that they changed the look of frost crystals, didn't they? The plants that you get them from. They used to look way different from that, to those of you who don't know. They used to look kind of like the crystals for things like condensed carbon and sodium nitrate. So I guess they wanted to kind of differentiate them from those, and so they have made them look more plant-like. I guess it also makes sense that they wanted to change it too, because those were the things that you'd have to collect if you wanted to make glass in the past. But they made it to where all you need to do is dig up some dirt, you know, and then you can use the dirt to make glass. Because it was hard, you know, to gather up enough materials to make glass in the past. So I'm kind of glad they made that change. It was very annoying having to grow those things. I mean, it did give us a reason to go to frozen planets, but at the same time, it really didn't feel necessary. Because going to a frozen planet was like that's the only reason you would. Oh boy. This guy wants to ambush me. He's not gonna. He's upset that I took his picture. He's like, hey, no pictures. I don't know what that is, but I want to get a picture of that too. I got it. Oh, it was one of those eyeball creatures that are underground. I've seen them before. See, you used to be able to scan these, but now you can't. It's so sad. Right, how many I got left? 3 more to find. Come on, we can do this. I don't care how cold it is. I'll find those last 3 plants.
Thermal protection falling.
Seem to be way more rocks, though. So... This sucks too because it feels like there should be bushes or something somewhere to scan, but I'm not seeing any. Damn it. Is that another creature that wants to kill me? Yeah, it's a different type of creature that wants to kill me. Alright, let's get back to my... Oh, shit! Plant. Damn, 2 plants. This whole planet's filled with jerks.
Thermal protection
Oh, I know. We're getting back to my ship. Don't worry. Yeah, we go. Boy, is this tough. We got some dang sentinels flying by. Crazy, 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 crazy planets. Unidentified rock. It could stay unidentified. I'm not looking for rocks. I think the last phase that I was doing, I was scanning rocks. So I've scanned enough rocks. Feels like I'm gonna have to go underground now to get the rest of these plants that are on this planet, because unlike living creatures, there's no way to know or get an idea of where to find the rocks and the trees. Hello. I haven't scanned you yet. Oh, yes, I have. You were the plant that was stuck inside of a rock. There's the eyeball creature. Need to find a cave, because I don't think there's going to be any other types of plants on the ground, on the surface. It would also be beneficial to find one because there's a storm of ruin. Fuck, man. Could also get away from some of these gratted creatures. Well, yeah. It'd be funny if those could provide some warps. Alright, well, I gotta get underground. Damn it. Where the hostiles? Just hang out underground for a while. Oof. Feeling a bit. Oh, stomach acid. Doesn't make sense. Things are moving around now in my tummy, so. Probably shouldn't have drank that energy drink. I didn't need it. It's just while I was at the store, I was like, man, why not? And I picked one up. I mean, I guess it's good because I have the energy to get through this, and I'm almost through this. Let's just hope that last bit won't be too annoying. Watch it be. Watch it be. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a dude that's super picky about what kind of fossils he wants. To where all of my fossils won't be enough for something. Just need to trade one thing. I don't care how stupid it is. Please, just trade me something for all of this. It's like, I don't wanna. Great. And then I'll regret passing up the chance to trade with that one guy that I was talking to before. The one where I gave him like a couple of fossils and he was like, yeah, I'll trade him for that. I was like, whoa, no, I don't want to trade. I just wanted to see how this worked. Feels like I was being such a tease now, especially because it's necessary for one of the milestones. Ugh. I just didn't know when it was going to be something I had to do, you know? Let's sit up for a bit. This is just killing me because I know for a fact that if I was able to scan those dangerous plants like I used to be able to, this would all be over right now. I can't believe they changed that. They realized it at some point. They were like, it doesn't seem necessary, and it's making those milestones we create way too easy. Oh well. I'm pretty sure that's what they want us to do, is to fly from planet to planet in order to get this type of a milestone done. But we don't want to do that. Still extreme.
Extreme temperature detected.
So, alright, let's call my ship in. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm gonna get hurt. Ah.
Extreme cold damage detected.
So yeah, 13, or I mean 3. God, if I had to look for 13, I think I'd go crazy. Sorry, this is my straw. Oh shit. There's a storm crystal right there. Could have collected that for some good moolah. Storm crystals are worth a lot. But it's hard to see stuff during a storm. Wow, I did not scan this tree. I legitimately thought I did. I realize a lot of these trees look alike, but I honestly thought that I scanned it. Sucks that I cannot scan these dang plants. Alright, so that leaves two more plants. Come on, I gotta be able to find them on this planet. You know something? I didn't even need to go into my ship just then. I could just recharge with what is it? A thing. I can't remember the name of it. My shield. My cold shield. Whatever it's called. I have, I think, 4 batteries left, so I don't know why I didn't think to use that. I guess by default my brain goes, oh no, I need protection. Better call my starship. And that's not even the main way they meant for you to play this game. That's why they created the shields to begin with, so that you wouldn't have to keep running back to your ship. Just like how they created the oxygen packs, so that you wouldn't have to keep trying to go to the surface all the time. I guess the only real reason why you'd want to, oh, I only had 3 of them left. I thought I had 4. You'd want to get out of the cold would be if you were in a storm, because your shield goes down way faster when you're in a storm. Cave! Ah, not a very good cave. Wait a minute, what the fuck? It's like a perfect square. Wow. Okay, well, that indicates there's more cave, so let's go get that, the rest of that cave. Where's the... There we go. There. That's more the shape that I was expecting to see. Alright, let's get into this cave. Look for... Yeah, still can't scan them. I can get rid of them so they don't cause me any problems. There. Still more. For some reason it has sodium in it. I don't remember it having that. I mean, a cave isn't the place where I typically would expect to see plants that could scan, but I do know that these don't count as collectible plants. So they count as scannable plants. Even though you will always see these on every planet, in every kind of cave, you'll see those plants. But when you go up to them, you don't collect the same materials from them. And when you mine them, you don't either. So that's how I knew that those plants would be scannable. So hooray, I did it. I really love it when they kind of combine the outside stuff and the inside stuff inside of a cave. It looks cool. It doesn't happen too often because it's not supposed to, but when it does, it is. Now what is this? Oh, a memory stone. Absorb ancient knowledge. Is this going to be a bad thing? Oh. Cool! That's awesome! So this is what you use the polished stone for. To build ruined stuff. Well, that's great! So this is how you obtain these blueprints to build the ruined stuff. Well, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad I grabbed it. I was worried it was going to make like a golem appear or something, but that's neat. I gotta look out for those. I guess there are some useful things to find in archaeology. Archaeological dig sites. And the only reason why I find them useful is because I really like decorating in No Man's Sky. It's just, there aren't too many things to work with. So it gets to the point where you're thinking of making something and you're like, I don't know. I don't think this thing looks like what I want it to look like. And it's because you don't have certain stuff that could look like it. These are neat. I don't think you're able to mine them for anything, but it's cool that they have them. Because they're good indicators of where you can find ancient stuff. Alright, let's go. Happy I thought about those cave plants.
Extreme temperature detected.
Because I was sitting there thinking, even if I go into a cave, there won't be any plants in there, just rocks. And then I was thinking to myself, no, that's right, there's those bulb plants that you can harvest materials from. Those can be mined the same way that regular plants can. So they probably count still, right? And they do. So, that's great. Now I gotta find my plane. Oh, there it is.
Life support power low.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to take some Tums before I go to bed. Dang, acid reflux. I guess it's my fault for drinking an energy drink. Yes, another one. These aren't that hard to find. You just have to look for the large ruin pieces. So I guess that is something to look out for. When you find like a collection of these ruin pieces, go towards them. I realize it's just polished stone and you're saying to yourself, it's just polished stone. I won't find anything other than polished stone if I go around them. But no, apparently you'll find those things and they have building parts in them, and that is definitely worth investigating.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, I'm so close. It's alright, I got my shield. I still got... Nope, it's about to run out. Alright, well. Wait. Let's pick this up when the storm starts. Can sell it for a lot. What's with the blue stuff? Oh, that's what magnetized ferrite looks like. In a clump. It's been a while, you know, so... It's still not... hasn't opened yet. Kind of want to look around for more of those building parts. Are these glowing pieces, are these able to do something? No? No. Okay. Let's go. Back to the ship. And pick up that storm crystal while I'm doing this. There we go. Storm crystal. Sweet. It's worth a lot. Nice. Okay. Pretty fruitful endeavor. Everything I just went through. Kind of dangerous of me to do that, but still. Let's pop off that milestone. There we go. Reverse paleobotany. That is a word I've never seen. A new treasure recorded. That's all I got. Well, I got 2 of them, actually. That's cool. Oh, yeah, that felt good. They're not worth as much as you would think, but if you collect a bunch of them, you get about 1 million. Just worth more than you would normally see things like that going for. You know, stuff that you could pick up off the ground. Alright, last one. An arm for a leg. And for that one, we can go to the space station to do. Exchange a bone with a fossil collector. Find a fossil collector aboard a space station. And this just so happens to be the same symbol that's located in the same place. So, yeah. You see it's flipping between both of them. The space station and the archaeological symbol. I love it when it can't make up its mind like that. Alright. Whoa. Okay. It feels like every time they do an update, they either do a better job with the tractor beam, or they put it back to being a little too loose. It's either too tight or too loose. They can't make up their mind on whether or not they want to want us to go through the space station as we're trying to land, or bump into the space station because we don't get we don't get into the tractor beam's hitbox well enough. Oh, right, sell. I want to sell these Halo cores, the Storm Crystal. Those dirt, which isn't going to be worth much. Yes, the Gaknip, sell that, because I don't want to get the police mad at me. Mordite to free up space. Val Cortex, that's a new one. Oh, I got that from the Brood Mother. Right. That's a decoration. Normally you'd be selling the bones, but it's funny because now we gotta hold on to them. Well, where's the... Oh, I guess it's because it's on my ship. So I guess I gotta... I gotta take the stuff from my inventory, or from my ship, and put it in my inventory. Alright. I'm gonna hold on to that cadmium, though. I might be able to use that in the future. Make a cadmium drive. Okay. How much would it be to upgrade my starship with more space for technology? That's the fabricator. I just want to do an upgrade. Fuck. 7 million units. See, that's what I'm saying. Storage for technology is really expensive when it comes to your starship. That guy don't know what he's doing. I shouldn't say anything. He's probably got some kind of space disease. Oh, there goes the worm bones. Sell that. Okay, there go the berries. Even better. Well, I have enough for more space now, but that just seems like an unnecessary amount of money to pay for storage, you know? Something that sometimes in these expeditions you get for free, I'd have to pay for with half of the money I've earned so far, and that don't seem right. Just for one slot, you know? Alright, let's do it. Hey, I'm here to trade. It is joyful. Meet another trader of fossils. Friend, let us make. I guess a deal. Who knows? Either a deal or a trade. What kind of a skull do I want? These guys always sell skulls. And nothing but them. It does fascinate me, though, that there are this many types of... Oh, no. They do sell other parts. There's just so many different types of skulls there are. I guess the head of a creature is the most telling part, right? Because a rib cage is a rib cage, but a skull has defining features. What do I want, though? So many to choose from. They're all really cool looking. These ones not so much, though. These all kind of look dorky. Oh, that one's pretty cool. Ooh, this one looks cool as all get out. Sure, I'll make a trade for this one. Let's see here. Darn. I have a couple of these. Maybe 3 of these. 1. That's 11%. That's not good. Let's just grab the duplicates that I have, right? That sounds like a good idea. Alright. I don't know why that was worth a lot more, but apparently it was. Oh man, he is really getting picky now. Oof. Oh, I don't want to exchange one. This skull I don't like that much. Let's go ahead and exchange that. There we go. Alright, well, that gives me the best opportunity to get that. And I think this skull is way cooler than this one, so... Sure, let's do it. Woo! There we go. An arm for a leg. Traded fossils with a collector. And that finishes off phase 3. Let's pop off this milestone. What do we get? Prepackaged teleport receiver unit. That's good. Starship inventory slots. Yes! See, that's what I was saying. No, no, no. Not there. Definitely not there. There we go. That's more like it. Now I have lots of space to put all of those upgrades. Best starship in the game. I get that he'd want to bring that with him. But at the same time, it's like, dude, you don't want the experience of starting from scratch. I get it. I like it. I think it's fun to do that. Alright, let's see here. Oh wait, this is for my freighter, right? These are the ones for my starship. Okay, cool. Now hopefully this will make it easier for me to jump from system to system, because I'm getting tired of making so much fuel only to have to stop and refuel at a planet. This specular cyclone I don't really care for, so get the packaged teleport receiver is going to make it easier for me to exchange items with my starship depending on where it is I'm at. I think it makes it to where if the starship is on the same planet as you, it doesn't matter how far away from it you are, you can still exchange stuff with it. Let's go sell that. Those are that. I only have one that I want to get rid of. The one upgrade that's for the cyclone. I really don't care for it, so. Sorry, still having a bit of acid reflux. I'm going to take it Tums before I go to bed. I just don't want to take it now and then have to take another one later. You know? Because I realize it's just an issue of trying to get things to move. There we go. Let's get rid of it. There we are. Okay. Now, if I could just get my freighter in here, I'd be good, but I'm not that lucky. Alright, well, let's go to another system then. How about we go to the system that... get closer to the system that we're about to go to, right? For Dig Site 4. But first, let's pop off that final milestone. The final reward for completing all of Phase 3. We'll get the Basilisk Crown Multi-Tool. Very cool. Let's take a look at it. Oh, right, it's a... Oh, right, I remember seeing this. Yes, it's a staff. Cool, huh? Makes me think a lot of Skeletor's staff. It is really cool looking. So yeah, I am definitely going to grab this. I take it for free. I don't know. I do not want to do an exchange. No, thank you. So I do like the staffs. Don't get me wrong. They're neat. But I prefer the animations that your character does when you have a gun equipped. So I'm going to keep the gun equipped, but I want to put on the staff just to see how it looks. If I could figure out how to do that again. Do I have to be outside of my starship to do that? I guess so. Oh, I already have it equipped. Yeah, there we go. Look! Oh my god, it's really cool. I love the golden horns too. It just makes you think that it would do some damage if you hit somebody with it. You know? Really cool. I love it. Definitely something that those who dress up for the occasion will want. What the? Oh, secondary weapon. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. You know what? Let's take a look at this again and look at what it has for its multi-tool. Not bad. It has almost pretty much the same stuff as my other weapon. I mean, I'm gonna need to... Actually, I don't really think I need to fish anymore, do I? I already caught a bonefish, so I think that's all the fishing that you'd need to do. This is a Class A, and it does have better damage potential. And I could just exchange some of the weaponry that I have on the other one. What about the upgrades, though? That's the thing. You know what? I'm going to go through the rest of this with this gun. Simply because of convenience. I do, however, want to put the neutron cannon on the skull because it feels like the skull, the photon cannon would look way cooler coming out of the skull, because it kind of looks like a spell type of a move, you know? I think that's why they gave me the neutron cannon for free, because they were planning on me putting it on that weapon. Shit, I didn't think about that. Oh, no. Also, I need to charge it. God, look at how much it costs just to charge the thing, too. Ridiculous. I'll do it. Just because I'm nice. There. But yeah, I'll go with this weapon for the rest of the adventure. It is stronger, to be honest, so I won't feel as scared to go forward with this gun as opposed to the other one. But I do realize its power mostly comes from this weapon here, which is always a delight to use. Just make things go boom, you know? Alright, let's head out into space. Get closer to my next destination. Go to a system that doesn't have a purple star, so that I can call in my freighter. Alright, let's see here. Next rendezvous point is up this way, I guess. Yeah, there it is, right there. And this is a yellow star system, so I should be able to call in my freighter. And once I do, I will wrap this up. Whew. Oh, look at that. That is a big old Saturn thing. Saturn thing. Discoveries. Yes, 3 big ass planets. I thought that's what I was looking at here. Let's locate the space station. There we go. I take it this is the entrance? Yeah, okay. Purple space station, very nice. Let's go up and buy an upgrade to my exosuit. I've got lots of money. Exosuit upgrades don't cost that much. Just wish I could buy upgrades to my starship. Those are expensive. Those are the things that are expensive. And since I have very little space left up here, I will buy this instead. I've got to start remembering that I need technology space. And when I go to a new star system, I have to stop by to pick it up. Pick up the exosuit upgrade. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Ugh. Let's get away from the the space station for a little while. That should be enough. Call in our freighter. There you are. Go on inside, upgrade our freighter. But yeah, those battles with the Dreadnought reward you a lot better now than I remember them doing before, so that's cool. It's gotta be something I remember for the future. Add additional storage. Yeah, put it there. Here we go. And now we can use our upgrade that we got for it, finally. They're right there. And what is this again? Ah, right. Piece of fleet. Okay, salvage freighter module. The unit offers improvements to expedition speed. I'm guessing this is the speed to which it can warp to the expedition point. And that's cool. Just not very useful for us outside of an expedition. But it's nice to have, I guess. I think that's the only thing we really wanted to do here. I mean, other than putting stuff in our freighter for storage. Excuse me, sorry. This is especially useful because we also have this storage here, which I forgot I got for free. So, multiple reasons to keep storage in your freighter. This ion battery I should put in my exosuit. I thought I had 4. I don't know where that one was hiding. There we go. Put all the bones together. Alright, so I'm going to have to put the quadruped. Well, I can't now because of how many things I've traded. I don't have enough to make a quadruped skeleton. So, sad face. Soft marrow. Oh, this is a ingredient for, you know, I'll eat that, to be honest. I don't want to cook it, for one. And for another thing is it heals me up. And I think I have 2 slots that I need to heal up. So hopefully this will help do that. Eat these up. Must have got them from something I killed. Health restored. Yep, health all the way restored. Sweet. Nice. You gotta eat. What are you doing? You gotta eat. Say, who do you think you are? Pika, 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 Pikachu. Alright. I'll try to put all these in order. This is the exhibit that I made. So maybe I could put that in my museum, right? That's how it works, isn't it? I think I could do that here on the space station, or the freighter as well. I'm so happy I can collect these too. I completely forgot that I can collect so many different things in this game. It gets to that point when you get old, you know? Games have infinite possibilities to them. But yeah, I'll put the other skeleton in the museum later on. Oh, I don't want to get lost from where I was going next time I play, so it's probably a good idea to do that. That here, this here. I don't know. Guess I can put this on my freighter too. I don't really need to carry this around either. One of this. That I can use later on. Cool. Oh, I forgot I had these. More wasted space I can make room for. That looks good. Oh yeah, I have this too. I don't need this either. Since I have the portable one. Okay. There. My starship. We got these repair kits. I'm gonna hold on to them. Put this on my freighter. Are these 2 different things? Yeah, that's a surge battery. If I remember correctly, these are for my exosuit? Yeah. No. I can't remember. I might as well hold on to it. Keep it on my starship. Seems like a good place. Very cool. Got everything in proper order now. Nice. Alright, cool. Save again. Alright, so the next time I play, let's take a look at what phase we're going, what we're doing in the next phase, see how difficult it's going to be. Well, phase 3, I would have to say that all of this stuff is evenly matched for difficulty, simply because of how many of the planets have rough terrain and difficult storms to deal with. These three are always the easiest ones to take care of, but all 4 of these other things were difficult simply because of the location and the amount of things you had to have going on in the right way to get them done. Like the snapshot one, you needed 5 creatures to all be in the same group, so you had to find a group of creatures that had a herd mentality. And you could get that on so many numerous planets, but the planets that I ended up going to were all very difficult to find that, until I finally found the one that had specifically one type of creature that had the herd mentality. And ironically, it was a very tiny creature that was a little bit difficult to see. So, you know, your results may vary. An arm for a leg. This one was super easy too. So it was just these 3 that were the difficult ones. And this one wasn't even very hard to do. It was just a matter of trying to find a planet that had both water and a toxic environment. And while the planet I was on had heat storms, I did not realize it, but it was a toxic planet. It looked toxic, but it wasn't giving me any kind of toxic status, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, I think all of the water there that I was dealing with was deep water, so it's not that difficult as long as you can find the right planet. And these 2 were probably the most difficult, simply because this one is a very specific type of animal that you have to look for, and it doesn't really give you an idea of that because it just says it has to be 5 creatures. And in your head, you're thinking, oh yeah, it could be like any random 5 creatures. They could all be in the same area. But then you finally realize, oh, the creatures don't like to interact that way. So then you realize it's an issue of finding a creature that has the herd mentality and will group together like that. And then that's the difficult part, is finding a specific creature that does that, especially with the planets I was going to. And this is difficult because some planets just don't have enough plants, you know? You'll find more rocks than you will plants doing an archaeological expedition. So yeah, probably keep that in mind as you're adventuring through this expedition, that at some point you're going to try to have to find more plants than rocks. And I was just lucky that I remembered there are at least 2 plants inside of the ground that you can always find regardless of what planet you're on, and they always count as scannable plants. But yeah, those 2, definitely the hardest ones out of everything in this expedition. Alright, so let's take a look at phase 4. Travel to dig site, easy. Speak with the field agent. Varies depending on how the player base feels. If they want to troll, then it's not going to be easy. If everything goes fine, then it will be easy. Assemble a reptile. So we're assembling a reptile skeleton next. That should be interesting. They usually have odd-shaped bodies. We already completed this one. Deeper underground. Travel underground for a certain amount of time. Pretty easy. If you haven't gotten it by this time, it's not hard at all. Just go underground and keep walking while shooting your ray gun forward, making more ground to travel through. The archaeologist excavate ancient bones. 80 ancient bones. I almost have 30, so we're gonna have to find 51 ancient bones. This might be the difficult one to do. I mean, granted, we've been doing that along the way, and we're going to be finding 5 as is to finish this up. But it's something that I didn't expect to see. So we're not just going to have to find 5 fossils. We're going to have to find 51. So we're going to have to do a lot of digging next time. Oh boy, this is definitely going to be the hardest one. Goodness. Hearty stock, whip up a delicious bone broth. Okay, they should give us the recipe, so this shouldn't be that hard to do. Serve up a bone to Kronos. All right, that's easy too. We know where he is in the space station. I'm sure if there are people who aren't familiar with the space anomaly, they would not know where to go, but I'm sure it directs you to him, so again, not a difficult one. So out of everything we're doing next time I play, this one's going to be the hardest one because it's just an issue of finding a nice enough planet with enough ancient bones that we don't have to look as hard as I had to that one day when I only found one buried catch and had to go to several planets to find even more. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Phase 4 is what we're going to be doing next week, next Thursday. Save again. And we will head on back to the main menu. Go to mode select. All right. So that does it for another day of All Creator Live. I want to thank Prism Zeo for stopping by and hanging out for as long as you did. It was good to see you again, buddy. I hope to see you more in the future. You are one of my mods, so it makes me feel safe to know that you're here on YouTube. And if you want to, you already know how to find me on Twitch, so you can always check me out there as well. Nobody over on Twitch today, so... and again, I want to thank Decomposer, Dion B, and as well as Catastrophe for hanging out as long as you did the last time you were here, and Catastrophe for popping in and saying hello last time I streamed. It was good to see you, and I'm glad that you still stop by every once in a while. So, don't be a stranger. At least stop by and say hi. And yeah, for Decomposer and Dion B, thank you so much for following me on Twitch. I hope to see you guys again sometime in the future. And for everyone watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will not be streaming anything for the next 3 days. I have to work at night, so I have to sleep during the day, and it just makes it inconvenient for me in terms of what how much time I have and what it is I want to be streaming. So, yeah, no stream for the next 3 days. I will see you all Monday for more Genshin Impact, and to those looking to watch me play more No Man's Sky, you can always check me out at around this time on Thursdays, between the hours of 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am always streaming No Man's Sky, and next week we're going to be covering Phase 4, as I said before. So make sure you tune in then. But if you forget about that, you can always check my posts tab over on YouTube. I keep it up to date as to what it is I'm going to be streaming and when it is I'm going to be streaming. So check there if you tend to forget things and want a refresher as to how things are scheduled. I've been doing this thing where I'm trying to, do a fun little poll every once in a while on the weekends. So I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow, but I will try and post something. I had a lot of fun with the last poll we did. It was pizza toppings. Meat lovers won the pizza toppings. Second place was pepperoni, and third place was pineapple. We already know, if those who watched the last No Man's Sky stream, you know who it was that picked that. I remember he told me about it, and I was like, I might as well add that, put that in there. But yeah, dead last was veggie pizza, and that did not surprise me. I don't know too many people that like vegetable pizza, and I just thought, throw it in there for those that are veggie lovers. But yeah, no, dead last with no votes, sadly. Alrighty, everybody. You all have a great day and or night. I'm going to get to sleep, and I hope you are able to as well. Sleep easy, everyone, and have a good night. Bye.